can't get it out of here. And oh no, no, no. And it's craziness. And let us out of here. It's stuck. Causes stress, causes pain, and it won't stop repeating. We're trying everything, 'cause none of it makes sense. It's really getting increasingly worse.
Hello? Hello, hello?
Late night sessions with my code, debugging madness overload. QA says our scripts are froze, dreams and weekends quickly closed. SEO, it haunts my sleep, keywords in a tangled heap. Page speed test crash on repeat, rankings crumbling at my feet. Web dev driving me insane, browser wars bring only pain. Compatibility's a game, cross that line will never tame. CSS a twisted maze, pixels lost in rendering haze. Old IE with its old ways, modern trends in browser craze. Accessibility, my plight. Aria screams into the night. Screen readers are constant fight. Everybody needs the right.
Alright.
Web dev driving me insane. Browser wars bring only pain. Compatibility's a game. Cross that line will never tame. APs a mixed up brew. Endpoints lost in server stew. Errors flying out of view. Debug blindfold what we do.
Sorry. Just trying to get stuff set up here.
Web dev driving me insane. Browser wars bring only pain. Compatibility's a game. Cross that line will never tame.
Alright. So our goal actually wondering if I should record, if I should do the tutorial part without music. Or if I'm just gonna dub over it anyways when I edit. We're gonna figure it out as we go, I suppose. We'll do the start with no music, and then we'll go from there. So today, as I mentioned in the announcement, we're gonna starting all of our streams off with a quick tutorial of some aspect of the game, and then dive into building afterwards. So hopefully we can edit these tutorials into videos and then publish those videos. So that's why there's no base cam, there's no nothing on stream, just to get the raw tutorial. Then once we get through that, we'll switch back to the other scene for normal building. So yeah, we're gonna start today with variables, what they are, how to use them, best practices, things of that sort. So right here in the logic menu, we have variables. We have our basic variables, we have our advanced variables, we have our lists, and then we have our variable operations, which we're probably not going to get to that one today. But we're going to focus on basic variables, our lists, and maybe a little bit into advanced variables as we go on. So a variable, I guess we're gonna gear this towards people brand new to the space, have no prior coding experience of any sort, and just kind of build on top of that. So a variable is like a bucket or a box to store some kind of value in. So we have all these different variables in MindsEye. Actor, Boolean, color, gameplay item, number, player ID, string, transform, a vector 2, a vector 3 that for some reason got placed all the way over there, and a vehicle spawn ID. These are all of our basic variables. The way these variables work is they're all here to store some kind of value. Alright, each one has a type of the type of value that it stores, and it will hold a reference to that value for as long as you need it to. So, for instance, if we have an actor, right? So if I go out here and grab a vehicle, let's just do a regular vehicle, and I need a reference to this car, right? I can store a reference of this car into an actor variable, which means anything that I need to do later on that references this car, I can now reference through this variable node instead of needing to reference the car directly. So if I needed to do something like drive to node to have this vehicle drive to somewhere, I can feed this actor as an actor reference into my drive to node. Now my drive to node will reference this vehicle because this vehicle is the actor that is stored in my actor variable. We can do the same thing for numbers. So if I just want to store a number to use in multiple places, say for instance, I have a timer. I want this timer to count for 10 seconds, right? I can go put the 10 seconds right in the timer. Or I can also store that 10 seconds in a number and feed it into a timer. So if I need to use this number somewhere else, I don't have to try to extract out of this timer somehow. So something like, if I need to know, while this is counting down, the total length, because I have remaining time and elapsed time, which I could just add those numbers together to get the total time, or I could just reference the total time that I've put in. If I wanted to put like 10 out of 30 seconds or something on the screen. So numbers, actors, let's grab the string in here. The string, same thing, right? If I want this as a string, I can set that text on the string. Now I can pass that variable. I want some kind of alert. We'll use an alert, right? I can now pass that custom string into an alert. If I need to reuse the string in multiple places, I don't have to keep typing it. I can just keep connecting it to whatever it is that I need to connect it to. And just share that value. Go through a couple more of these that are same thing. Color, same thing. If I need to store a color for some reason, which colors can be used for things like UI. So if I have like a UI shape, and I want it to be red, right? I can set red to this color and then feed this color into the UI to give me a red shape. Let's just demonstrate that real quick. You can see the color is white here. Color here is red, and it's going to pass that on start. If we start this, we're going to have a red square in the middle. Ignore the fact that we loaded it into the race. We just have other stuff over there. But we had our red square with the black border because we didn't override the border. But you can pass the color into the border color as well, which means you can change the color of the squares, or I guess the shapes, they're not all squares, and the border colors through variables. Gameplay item and player IDs, same thing. Player ID, just store a player ID. So if you have a bunch of logic that needs to use a player ID, you can grab the player ID when the player joins the arc and just store that in a value and then pass that value around to wherever it is that you need it. And gameplay item, primarily this will be used with either the award gameplay item node, where you can pass this in to set the gameplay item that you're awarding, or with the thumbnail, the UI thumbnail node, or the gameplay item whose thumbnail it's going to display. It can be used for either of those, but again, it's just storing whatever value you select, these are the gameplay items you've created, so your list is going to look different from my list. If you haven't created any gameplay items, your list will be empty. If you have, then you'll have just whatever gameplay items you've created in there. Then Boolean, same thing. A Boolean just kind of stores a true or false value. This is going to be used for, you can use these with the branch nodes. Alright, so if I have a value and I need to check what that value is, I can feed this into a branch node. And then trigger if it's true, do one thing, if it's false, do another thing. You can have other things determine what this value is. Yeah, pretty basic variables there. Then down here we have our vector 2s and our vector 3s. So vector 2 is two-dimensional location. So it has an x and a y value. This will be primarily used for like UI things. So if we get our text UI again, or some kind of UI thing, can we not use? Maybe we can't use the vector 2s for these. Okay, there we go. So x and a y, and I can use it for my shape to give it its size. So basically, if I'm using a custom size here, where I have my x, my y for the size of the node, I can feed that in from a vector 2, which means I can dynamically update the vector. So one of the things that you can do here is, we already have a number over here, let me just grab that. With the vector 2 nodes and the vector 3 nodes, you can override the x and the y value. The vector 3 nodes, you can override the x, y, and z values from a number, which then means you can dynamically change either the x or y value of the vector 2, which then can dynamically change the length and height, or the width and the height of the shape on the UI. Vector 3 is the same thing, except for in 3D space, so it's an x, y, and z value. This is primarily going to be used for positioning within the world. If you want to place something at a certain location, or if you want to store something's current location. We have nodes like actor location. Right, so I could feed in the actor from this vehicle, and then store that location in a vector, so then I could use that location for something in the future, like respawning the car, or possibly spawning enemies at that location, or anything else that I need 3D space for. Now, these vectors aren't just for location. They can also be used for rotation. So if you use a set actor rotation node, you can feed in a vector 3 as your rotation, because again, it's just an x, y, and z number, which means it can feed the x, y, and z coordinates of a location or a rotation, because they're both just take x, y, z groupings of numbers. So your vector 3 can be used for position and rotation. Scale's just one number, it's just one scale. At least for now. So that doesn't take a vector 3, but maybe one day in the future that will change. And then lastly, I guess not lastly here, we have a transform. Which a transform is a collection of 2 vector 3s, one for location, one for rotation, and a number for scale. So if you come up here, there is a break transform node. So if I have a transform and I want to break the transform, I can get the location, the rotation, the scale. So if you ever need all those values, you don't need to use get actor location, get actor rotation, and get actor scale. You can just get the transform and then break the transform into the values that you need. And then vehicle spawn ID. So when you want to spawn a vehicle, it's a list of IDs for all the vehicles. You can select what vehicle you want this value to be. You can feed this into some kind of vehicle spawn node. Spawn. Vehicle spawn. What's it called? Spawn. Spawn player with vehicle. Spawn vehicle. If we have a spawn vehicle, I can take the vehicle ID, pass that into spawn vehicle. Then if I were to activate that, spawn the vehicle, I would spawn whatever vehicle ID is in here. One important thing to remember is that when you connect variables, let's not use the string, let's specifically use the actor here. If you connect a value to a variable, so here I have the vehicle actor connected to the set value of the actor, that will store that actor value in the variable, but it will not emit it out of the onPush value unless you activate it. Specifically when the automatically send value is on never, which is the default for all of the variable nodes. So if I update the value and I don't activate, the onPush value doesn't change. If you change this to on game start, then whatever this value is at game start will get pushed out. But then any updates to it later on will not get pushed out unless you activate them. And then whatever value changes means anytime anything pushes anything to the set value, it doesn't have to call the activate, it'll automatically send this out. So this can be used for a few different things. If you just want the variable to always push out the value no matter what it's updated to, you can just leave out whenever value changes, and it'll automatically push out the value on the onPush value, and the onTarget data set will event will trigger as well. If you have on never, that means that I can store a value here and emit it later, right? So I have this timer. When this timer finishes, I can activate it there. And it's going to push the vehicle actor just the same on the onPush value, but it's not going to push it out until this timer's done. So that is an important thing to remember, is that if your automatically send value dropdown is on never, you have to activate the node or to push that value out. But you don't have to activate it immediately. You can activate it at a later point. You can activate it whenever you want. So that's the quick and dirty on basic variables. Then we have lists. So for almost all the variables that exist, there is a list version of those. All this is it lets you store a list of variable types. Probably not going to pull all of these out because they're not that important. But like an actor variable list stores a list of actor nodes, right? So if I want to store a list of multiple actors, I can store them in a list. If I want to store colors, if I want to store numbers, if I want to store player IDs in a list, I have a list value to store multiple values in a list. Then those can be referenced either by value or by index,
No, you're good.
or however it is you want to access those. So yeah, I think that's as far as we're going to get in the tutorial for today. We'll probably go over the advanced variables
Okay, that was too far.
on Thursday. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and now we'll get right back into normal building. Let's get rid of that stuff. Let's get music going again. And let's get back into our normal scene.
My mind's a war zone, every line is on the brink. I sift through broken logic, terrified to blink. Each error's like a dagger, stabbing through the screen. The meltdown's creeping closer, am I trapped in this routine? I pace the room, internal voices in debate. Questioning my every move, I can't afford mistakes. The code's a labyrinth.
We're gonna keep going on our little tycoon type game.
For some saving grace, the tension in my chest keeps tightening like a vice. I cannot run the panic, can't ignore the sacrifice. I'm pinned against the deadline, it's whispering my name. A shadow looming over me, amplifying all the shame. I need release from this chaos in my mind. A shout erupts from deep within, no mercy left to find.
We left off with
Senses overload, the frustration
trying to figure out
never
these guys, I think.
teetering on the edge. Surrender or
Um, I don't remember what it is we left off with, so let's just take a look.
Cursed loops and dreaded logs are fueling all my pain. Twitching my fingers, no solution in sight. I'm running on adrenaline, locked in an endless fight. Reboot after reboot, errors flooding red. I can't silence the cynic living rent free in my head. Desperation in the keys, I'm beating on the desk, determined to emerge victorious from this test.
So he spawns with the pumpkin on his head. Hey, this isn't Rocket League. This definitely is not Rocket League.
I'm here again, on the brink of another breakdown. I wonder if it's all worth it. If I'll ever wear the crown. Still,
One day we might stream Rocket League again.
There must be a resolution somewhere in this
Petrified Onion. That's a name I haven't seen in a long time.
From this chaos in my mind, a shout erupts from deep within.
What have you been up to?
Left to find. My senses overload, the frustration never quits. I'm teetering on the edge.
Let's see. So this guy.
I won't let the meltdown own me, even though it's fierce. I'll tear through every obstacle, cut through every fear. Cause once the fix appears,
Catch the actors and then send him on his way.
from the darkness, clarity redefined. I need release from this chaos in my mind.
Pretty sure the attaching of the actor is part of the problem here.
I'll fight through every line till the path is in my sight. And when I conquer this beast, at last
So if we just don't attach the pumpkin, he goes on his way, right?
Oh.
No more spiraling inside. The fix is found and I'm finally alive.
Pretty sure we tried this with a stamp spawner. At some point, where did my stamp spawner go?
Dang it.
Blueprints drawn in fragile hands.
So if we spawn jack-o'-lantern,
Like shifting sand.
Every brick
Um,
I place could fall
spawn stamp.
but still I build with a breaking heart.
Store that as an actor.
Can you see me trembling under the weight? Still I rise, still I create.
Throw that into here. Let's get rid of these connections.
Did it?
Activate our thing here. Just put this back to on AI spawn to activate our sequence node. Pretty sure we've done this before and it does not work. But I just want to check for sanity's sake. Stamp never spawned. What did we... We never actually spawned the stamp. So what we want is we want to spawn that.
Hope's the scaffold that keeps me
Yeah, that should be good.
to the dream I've held for all these
Problem is, it spawns, but it doesn't attach. I don't know why that is. Attached node, missing child actor reference. Is there a... Let's run that again. Is that log coming up when it spawns? That log didn't come from this set of logic to begin with.
the echoes fade, the silence bends.
Still we rise, still we build again.
We are fragile.
I can also assume
Holding towers built from tears and lies. Every fracture.
just out of curiosity, I don't think this is going to help anything. But if we attach the AI to the pumpkin instead of the pumpkin to the AI, that was interesting. I would want this to be negative 1.6.
Meetings running overtime, agendas going nowhere. Ideas
But then
clash like
the
titans,
actor
tension fills the
can't
air.
move anywhere
Communication breaks down,
because
grow. Every day
he's attached to the pumpkin.
and the pressure starts to
That
show.
works. Why does it not work the other way?
Can we find a common ground before we all fall apart? The weight of expectations tearing at our hearts. Misaligned vision, shadows in the light, struggling to stay united in the heat of the fight. I'm feeling the pressure, can't let you down. Holding on to hope while
Let me just see if it's like a collision issue. It can't detach because of collision. No.
Arguments in the hallway, voices raised in pain, blaming one another for the strain. Late nights and coffee cups, fatigue in every glance, but somewhere deep inside we still have a chance. We're more than our conflicts, more than our fights. Together we can rise above these sleepless nights.
So,
Finding strength in unity, letting go of pride, rebuilding what we have side by side. I'm feeling the pressure, can't let you down. Holding on to hope while we're breaking down. Wrestling with the tension,
I don't think this will work either.
dive. I don't wanna be the one who falls apart. Let's fix the communication, heal the
I
broken
do.
hearts.
Parent,
We can overcome the friction, find our way back home. Together we're unstoppable, we're never alone.
parent, child. So attach on start.
But we won't let it break. Holding on to hope for all our sakes. We wrestle with the
Pumpkin. I'll make that a stamp. If I come in here, let's do activate that. Let's get rid of that guy.
Yeah, I clock out at 5, but I'm only getting started. Dead eyes from the grind, my passion's uncharted. My code's on fire, though my soul feels drained. I'm a walking contradiction, see the midnight flames. Keep pushing, keep building. The day job's got me locked, I can't ignore the call. But my midnight hustle rise, I'm tearing down these walls. Fatigue in my veins, self-doubt in my mind. Yet I grip the dream tighter, cause it's all on the line.
Action failed. Moving actors invalid. And the guy's, the AI guy is not even in there.
Contain my will to fight. I'll shatter every demon screaming in my ear. Heavy wrist behind me, my purpose is clear. Flickering screens in the early AM. Deadlines loom and still I chase them. Zombie mode eyes, but I'm coding for the thrill. Hustling for the future, forging worlds with my skill. Every maybe in my head tries to cut my flow, but I spit these bars for the dream I won't let go. Burn it up, burn it
I don't know why
midnight ground. Nerves strung tight like
he wasn't
cables
even
on the
in
edge.
there.
Frustration feels the chaos, but I make my pledge. I'm breaking through midnight. Meltdown turning into light. All this burnout can't contain my will to fight. I'll shatter every demon screaming in my ear. Heavy wrist behind me, my purpose is clear.
That's interesting. Seems very strange
But my spirit's still strong.
that I just can't attach
When the noise in my head
the
tries to
pumpkin.
bury me again, I'll remember this anthem and rise above the din. I'm breaking through midnight, meltdown turning into light. All this burnout can't contain my will to fight. I'll shatter
What do we want to do instead?
screaming in my ear. Heavy wrist behind me, my purpose is clear. Day job at dawn, dream job by night. I keep on coding till I get it right.
I like.
Air's buzzing with the countdown, can't escape the ticking clock. Sprites dancing across the monitor, we're are shaping worlds inside our
I attach
heads.
the pumpkin to a drone and then tell the drone.
Hope and dreads. We're punching chords and writing codes on borrowed time. We're building realms before the deadline starts to climb.
I don't even know if we could spawn
Minds race to create
drones.
scene. This crunch time dream is all we need to feel alive and free. Caffeine fueled delirium ignites the keys we pound. Staring at those glowing squares.
Storm
that
rocket
mark our
drone.
battleground. Characters come to life while we jam
I don't know
through
which one that
every beat.
is.
We'll finish this epic journey and we won't admit defeat. Lights flicker overhead and the code compiles. We're halfway to greatness, determined all the while.
Hey, Final
Flashing
Flame.
brilliance, forging levels at warp speed. In the hush before the storm, our hearts catch every beat. We're punching chords and writing codes on borrowed time. We're building
We do that.
the deadline starts to climb. Our restless minds race to create the perfect scene. This crunch time dream is all
I assume that's gonna spawn a drone.
alive and free.
This drone's not going anywhere.
We're counting all the frames. We're tweaking every line. No turning back now.
But wait a minute, I can fly this drone?
The final push is pulsing through this pop punk vibe. We'll conquer any glitch, yeah, we're unstoppable tonight. We're punching chords and writing codes on borrowed time. We're building roads before the deadline starts to climb. Our restless minds race to craft worlds we've never seen. This crunch time dream is
Did not know that
it's what we
we could control these drones.
Pixel after pixel, we watch our vision take flight. We crash through every barrier, shining bright in the night.
These drones follow a drive 2 node. Drive 2.
First line of code to the heights we've reached. Every challenge faced, every lesson preached. Climbing up the ladder, yet the sky's the limit. Endless paths of force, every
Drive 2 node. Vehicle path, right? Vehicle.
Looking back on all we've done, the miles we've crossed. But the journey's just begun, there's no line we've lost. New
Vehicle
horizons
waypoint, that's what it's
calling,
called.
dreams that never fade. With every dawn arriving, new foundations laid. Infinite potential shining in our eyes. Boundless opportunities reaching for the skies. We're unstoppable.
And that drone spawns.
Breaking every wall with grand horizons before us. We can have it all.
Still doesn't drive to it.
Senior roles behind us, but the future's bright. Every project's a new chance to ignite. Learning never ends, there's always more to see. Unlocking every door, setting our minds free. In the echoes of our triumphs, hear the call. Together we're invincible, we won't fall. Life's shattered dreams and guitar's grand embrace symbolize our journey. The limitless space.
There we have a go to, drive to. I'm assuming we don't have a fly to. Drive to, follow, go to, ground vehicle, follow node, track, look at. Got a patrol node, vehicle waypoint, wonder node. I don't think any of these really give us what we need.
Pushing past the limits, soaring through the night, embracing every moment, shining ever bright. Infinite potential, our spirits intertwine, endless possibilities, forever we'll define. Infinite potential, shining in our eyes, boundless opportunities, reaching for the skies. We're unstoppable together, breaking every wall, with grand horizons before us. We can have it all. The journey never ends. Endless
Curiosity. And we attach parent, unspawn, spawn a pumpkin head, cast that as a child, attach them. Just curious if I can attach the pumpkin head to a drone. No. Okay, that drone suddenly decided that I wanted to attack it. Should be player allies. I don't know why I decided to do that.
The journey never ends. Endless dreams await.
Let's see. Vehicle spawner, I'm assuming. Is all vehicles. Oh, there's a drone here.
Lines of code reflect the state inside
Delivery
my
drone.
head. Each function calls for balance where my thoughts have fled. Reorganizing systems, both digital and real. Seeking harmony and clarity in how I feel. Breaking down the barriers, cleaning up the mess. Refactoring every part, striving for success. Patterns emerging from the chaos, finding my own way. Turning over a new leaf with each passing day. Refactor my mind, redefine who I am.
I didn't see the drone spawn.
Coping with the struggles, finding strength inside.
Spawn point ID. That's why.
Let my spirit rise.
Spawn point.
Optimizing pathways, streamlining
Drone.
my flow, clearing out the
Drone.
clutter, letting new ideas grow, facing every challenge with a mindset that's strong, integrating changes where I truly belong. In the quiet moments I find peace within, adjusting all my settings, let the healing begin. Strategies and coping tools to guide me through, embracing all the changes
This is interesting. None of this is ultimately what we want to do. But we're learning new things. Why can we only control a select few of the character models? That's all they gave us. We got this list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's it. That's all you get. Maybe that'll change in the future. But that's all they gave us.
Nights blend into mornings, eyes bloodshot from the screen. Chasing every bug that haunts the code, living in between. Personal demons whisper, trying to pull me under. But I'm here, sleepless devotion, fighting through the thunder.
Lines of code like tangled thoughts, loops I can't escape. Every error message echoes the mistakes I make. But in the darkness, there's a spark that keeps me holding on.
So we're gonna get rid of all of this stuff. None of this is working as we expect.
See the fire in my eyes.
Stacks of coffee cups and midnight oil, fueling my resolve. Every challenge that I face, another problem to solve. Demons in the cold, trying to break my will. But I push through every line, climb that coding hill.
This going like so.
Of the night, I hear my heart collide. With every line I debug, I find a peace inside. Through the struggle and the pain, I discover who I am. Rising from the shadows, becoming more than just a man. Deep, demanding dreams, breaking through the night. Fighting off the shadows, stepping into light. From the depths of sleepless devotion, I rise. Triumph in the coding, see the fire in my eyes.
Breaking through the chaos, tearing down the fear.
Embracing every moment, letting go of tears. We conquer every nightmare, rise above the screams. Turning sleepless nights into our debugging dreams.
Do something like that. Probably bring this over a little bit more.
Triumph in the coding, see the fire.
Found my way through the darkness, now the morning gleams. Every sleepless night has shaped my debugging dreams.
Something like that. We do a
Word I send just falls apart.
path. Move the
Broken
code.
line straight from my heart. Static fills the space where I should be. The signal fades, but it
Whoa!
carries
He's coming.
Let's do
Wounded signal, can you hear my call?
I know I didn't set like any of the rotations for it, so
Though I feel so small, every fracture bleeds into the night, but I'm still reaching for the skies never where
I need this to actually spawn the thing when the timer expires.
beneath my skin. I'm breaking down, but I can't let go. I'm still a spark in the undertow.
Spawn the pumpkin, but even that it doesn't move on the path.
You hear my call.
So there's something weird about this pumpkin head actor.
I feel so
Should be the jack-o'-lantern anyway, it's not the pumpkin head.
every fracture bleeds into the night, but I'm still reaching for.
There's something weird with that. But it's not letting it do anything really.
Remember me if I break. Was I ever free? Wounded signal, can you?
So I'm just curious now. We're just doing some testing today.
I'm still alive.
Let's get a trigger volume.
Every fracture bleeds into the night,
But I'm still reaching for.
Make sure we're covering the stamp spawner. Detect everything except players for now. And then we're just gonna do a log. Trigger. Set spawning into it doesn't trigger that.
Phone closed in the darkness. I'm haunted by the feed. Viewer counts define me. I chase that rush I need. Comments pop like fireworks, then vanish in a blink. Metrics grip my mind, pull me deeper than I think.
These numbers weigh a ton, can't recall what's underneath.
This is extra group.
Statistics, when did I lose belief?
Do I need that for the stamp?
Digital illusion.
Save stamp version.
Real sign, but I'm
So now
failing
it's
the data, ignoring my own spine.
the stamp
Will it want more than numbers flashing
to the
on
pumpkin light.
screens, craving honesty where our hearts shine unseen.
Stamp spawner doesn't let me pick a version, so it should just be the latest version.
Let's break the hungry algorithm, reclaim our self-esteem.
I stare into a cracked reflection, pixels for my eyes. Each light feels like oxygen.
I feel like because this jack-o'-lantern is technically a light.
Hopes flicker in my chest, but
Right, it's a pumpkin light.
in the haze of trending plays.
You're not just clicks and follows, there's more behind the glass. Validation's fleeting currency. gone so very fast. If we let the world define us by a shallow scrolling sum, we'll lose the spark inside us, the soul we're running from.
I do that instead. I'm just curious.
On our screens, craving honesty, where our hearts shine unseen. Step beyond illusions, become who we're meant to be. Unshackled from approval's trap, honor authenticity. I see the stress behind your eyes, the emptiness that grows. Shadows of your worth hide in data's ebb and flow. Let your voice ring true, unchain yourself
So I
tonight. There's a life beyond the metrics. Breathe in your own light.
if I use the refer to this item, it works. If I connect it to the stamp itself,
We want more than numbers flashing on our screens, craving honesty.
it still works. So why doesn't it work with the stamp that's spawned in?
Our truth defies the algorithm. Let it all pour out. Close
Is this a bug with the stamp spawner?
stats. Hear your
Let's try spawning
let
in
it guide you back.
a different stamp. See if it makes a difference.
Every word you spit turns the silence red.
That's a big stamp. But
Every name you throw feels the same. Static rising, voices biting. I can't drown them out. I'm breaking through the static and the
doesn't move that stamp either. So I feel like
you can't cage the fire.
this stamp spawned
Every scar you leave just makes me stronger. I'll burn your silence.
reference to the stamp that was spawned, but it's not an actor reference. Feels like.
Glass screens hide 1,000 eyes. Truth bends, breaking under lies. You feed the fear, I breathe it in. But I won't let the darkness win. Static rising, voices biting.
I don't know, because when if I point this to the group,
I'm breaking through the static and the shadows.
I just grab one of these, remove this. I point this to, I guess that's the refer to item. That works.
All your poison, all your hate. It echoes, but it fades away.
Attaches, and it goes on its way.
Shadow, every scar. Can't stop the light of who we are. I'm breaking through the static and the shadows. You can't cage the fire that I've made. Every scar you leave just makes me stronger. I'll burn your silence into salt.
Or maybe
Your shadows
scribbled notes are scattered. I'm haunted by mistakes.
Like the lights in this will only work
Prototype after prototype, each one seems to break.
if the time of day
I'm chasing visions through the chaos, but they slip out of view.
is nighttime.
Every glitch feels personal, like I'm coming unglued. Codes unraveling, I'm caught in the debris. Night after night, it's a war inside of me. But somewhere in this wreckage, the dream still shines. I'll keep forging forward, I won't leave it behind. I'm rising from the broken blueprint, stepping through the pain. Each glitch that felt like failure now guides me to reclaim. In the
Can't tell.
fire of every meltdown,
I feel like it's
refuse to die. When the
not on,
steps into place, I lift my spirit high.
but like it's kind of on. Like it's there, it's on. You just can't see it at all.
Phantom bugs, they taunt me in the night. I question my devotion. Am I losing sight? Yet something in me won't surrender, though the code might fray. I'm building worlds from fragments I can't turn away.
Keep breathing through the errors, there's promise in this fight. Our broken prototype can still birth something bright. A masterpiece lies hidden, stitched in lines you wrote. Don't let the dust drown out your love, it's time to stay afloat. I'm rising from the broken blueprint, stepping through the pain. Each glitch that felt like failure now guides me to reclaim. In the fire of every meltdown, a spark refused to die. When the final piece snaps into place, I lift my spirit high. I wrestle with the code, illusions of defeat.
It's definitely not perfect. I can't. I can set the brightness actually, so I might be able to do something here.
And watch the dawn arise. I'm rising from the broken blueprint, stepping through the pain. Each glitch that felt like failure now guides me to reclaim. In the fire of every meltdown, a spark refused to die. When the final piece steps into place, I lift my spirit high. I found the missing puzzle piece. The cracks begin to heal. These broken prototypes shaped a world I can finally feel.
Now it spins while it goes up there.
Good pass out. Out. Pass out.
Let's just do something like unfinished.
Spend so many hours on these loops, I can't recall the
Unfinished. Delay for 2 seconds. Start over again.
guilt is eating at my core. It's etched in every line. I neglected life outside, chasing deadlines in my mind. Seconds tick like bombs, the pressure's suffocating. I'm drowning in the loop, my own regrets pulsating. Every misstep, every moment that I let slip away, echoes in the silence, haunting me night and day.
I'm crying out through all this pain, searching for a light, hoping to rewrite the past, to make these wrongs feel right. From endless loops of sorrow, I'm yearning to break free. A newfound resolve inside me,
Praying it sets me free.
Alright, I think we can work with this.
Spending my life behind the screen instead of reaching a goal. Apologies to every friend I kept on red, but now I'm stepping forward, done repeating what I've said.
There can be a burden, yet it's also a sign. It's
What drones do we have that aren't vehicles?
realigned. There's still a chance to mend the days you left behind. I'm crying out through all this pain, searching for
That one's not a vehicle.
hoping to rewrite the past, to make these wrongs feel right. From endless loops of sorrow, I'm yearning to break free. A newfound resolve inside me, praying it sets me free.
I'm stepping off this hamster wheel.
Can we make a drone? Block vehicle.
Bound by regret, I'll forge a better path. Let these roots guide me home, and we'll rise above the cycle, no longer left alone. I'm crying out through all this pain, searching
What other
for
small
hoping to rewrite
drones do we have?
make these wrongs feel right. From
Block vehicle.
sorrow, I'm finally breaking free. A newfound resolve inside me. This time I choose me. I'll play my guilt to rest. To start again at dawn. No moves to bury me.
Probably not going to do it on that table, but we're just using it for now. Basically what we're going to do is you're going to pick your pumpkins, bring them up here, you're going to carve your pumpkins, you will attach them to a drone and send them off. Once they go off, they'll go terrorize the town up here. Not really, I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to go do something. But that's what they're going to do. Let's get rid of that. Let's create a group here. Pumpkin. What I would like to do maybe is
The dust on every shelf reflects my questionable pride. I'd laugh it off and keep on typing, got no shame to hide. My neighbors hear me shouting each time the code compiles, but I'd rather crash a program than fold clothes into a pile.
we have the brightness at
Reality is knocking, it's pounding at my door, but I'll pretend I'm AFK, cause I've got lines of code galore.
500.
A fierce rebellion brewing in these glitchy frames. I'll stay here till morning, fueled by pixel flames. Hey, I'm chasing pixel glory, forget that laundry pile. Time spent coding is never time defiled. So call me lazy, say I'm stuck in a fantasy phase. I'm building worlds with these lines. Never wasted days. No.
do something like this. Be every
Off the floor, why bother? I'm a digital rocker.
second infinitely.
These chores can sit and wait while I chase my source
Random
code highs.
number.
This self-deprecating madness keeps me feeling so alive.
Between 1 and 100.
Pixel glory, forget that laundry pile. Time spent coding is never
That
time.
number.
So call me lazy, say I'm stuck in a fantasy phase. I'm
It's
building
less
worlds with
than
these lines.
1.
Never wasted days, never wasted days, never wasted days. Ignore the chores, press the keys, raise a rebel blaze. Stepping up from the shadows, now I'm in the light. Guiding through the chaos, leading through the night. Cold reviews and late night talks, mentoring the crew. Balancing the pressure with everything I do.
Just organizing things a little bit there.
Am I enough to guide? Watching every move, feeling all the tide. But there's a spark inside that won't let me retreat. I've got to find my footing, make this journey
And then let's get
Taking the lead, standing by your
on off node.
Together we'll conquer, let our strengths collide. Though doubts may linger, our hearts remain strong. In this unified team where we all belong.
balancing the tasks, the lines of trust I build. Every decision weighs, every hope fulfills. Seeing potential in their eyes, lifting up the dreams. But sometimes I wonder what it
Input.
all really means.
So it's on, so we'll do this one off.
In the silence of the night, doubts try to creep in, but together we rise, let the journey begin.
Start.
With every step we take, we grow and we learn. In the fire of leadership, our passions burn. Taking the
One would be
lead,
stop.
standing by your side. Together we'll conquer, let our strengths collide. Though doubts may linger, our hearts
Here,
remain
collapsed logic.
in this unified team.
Act on the group. Start. Start.
Above the fears, tearing down the walls, embracing
Finish.
every challenge,
Stop.
answering the calls. We lead with courage, united we stand, building something greater, hand in hand. Taking the lead, standing by your side. Together we'll conquer, let our strengths collide. Though doubts may linger, our hearts remain strong. In this unified team where we all belong.
We found our way.
Together
I need that to face that way. This down to 0.1. See what that looks like.
Together we'll conquer.
That gives us a little flicker effect. Doesn't happen nearly as often as I would like it to. We're gonna go in here if it's less than 50. Should mean it happens more often.
Endless lines of code, but something's always wrong. Missing brackets, stray semicolons all night long. Each error feels like a shadow creeping on my pride. Debugging in the darkness, nowhere left to hide. Every missed symbol, another doubt inside. Questioning my skills, fighting with my pride. But deep down there's a fire that won't let me give in. I've got to push through the chaos, find where I begin. Struggles tearing me apart, but I hold on to the spark within my heart.
Think what I want to do here is another random number between 0.1, 0.1, between 1 and 5. I can't do decimals. Just divide it by 10.
In the silence of the code, I find my strength. Every hurdle faced, I go to
That's our delay for it to come back on.
to conquer doubt. Embracing every moment, letting courage flow. We smash these walls of frustration, our spirits ignite. Pushing through the struggles, turning darkness
Something
into
like
light.
that.
Syntax struggles tearing
Let's
me
line these up with these guys a little bit better.
to the spark within my heart. Through the frustration and the endless fight, I keep holding on, chasing the light. I face the syntax struggles, now I see the dawn. With every line perfected, a new day's begun.
That's nice.
Inherited chaos, tangled
What I actually want to do is so I can just kind of watch this a little bit more.
Every line a memory, every bug a scar. Struggling with the past, wondering who we are. Whispers of mistakes echo in the
she's falling
night,
again.
trying to break free,
Yeah.
searching for the light.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
rewrite the story? Let the old ways go.
Paddle.
I'm not bound by legacy.
So that pumpkin there, just like that.
Legacy
And we'll just
haunted by the echoes of forgotten
do that.
shadows. Fighting through the shadows, seeking clarity. Breaking chains of yesterday, finding me. Lines of spaghetti, tangled with my doubts. Every fix a battle, every step about. Inherited baggage, weighing on my soul. But I'm pushing through the darkness, reaching for the goal.
Okay. So one more thing we want to do.
Face my fears, letting go of burden, shedding all the tears. Legacy doesn't define me. I rise above, embracing new beginnings, guided by self-love. In the silence of the night, I face my fears, letting go of burden, shedding all the tears. Legacy doesn't define me. I rise above, embracing new beginnings, guided
Rid of
by
that.
self-love.
Let's do another random number.
Tearing down the walls, rising from the ashes, answering the calls. We break the legacy, redefine our path, moving past the shadows, escaping after
We'll do a random number between 0 and we'll say
self, no longer
500.
past self. Fighting through the darkness, finding my own
That's
way, embracing who I am, stepping into the day. Breaking free, finding peace. I'm staring at the screen again, caffeine buzzing in my veins. Lines of code are flickering, I'm losing track of my brain. Forgot a semicolon, now the program goes insane. But I'm loaded on adrenaline, so bring on all the pain. Hey, hey, I'm gonna rewrite this all night. Shout at the errors to the right.
I like it.
On with energy drinks, I'll dance with delight.
I like it a lot.
Lines break, but I'm feeling so alive. Reboot after reboot, yeah, it's wearing me down. But I crank the volume higher, let the pop punk sound drown all the warnings and the debug logs that swirl around. I'm on the edge of mania, but I'm not backing out. Reboot after reboot, yeah, it's wearing me down. But I crank the volume higher, let the pop punk sound drown all the
If I
warnings
take
and the
this
debug
guy,
logs swirl around.
just put him in here like so.
Mania, but I'm not backing out.
But then I also do like that. I need a new tree. We're just making flying pumpkins, that's all.
I've touched 1,000 lines, I've hit 100 walls. Every crash just fuels the fight, I'll answer every call. No sleep inside, I'm living off neon cans. When the cold
It does it not look like it's flickering at all? Probably because it's not. There we go. Give his glow a nice flicker. Only we could make ghost pumpkins. If we had some kind of cloth sheet.
Hope once lived in my keyboard, each line a spark of light. But I'm losing track of reasons, trapped in endless night. I watch the code twist into knots I can't untie. Motivations in free fall, I'm scared to even try. I stumble through the syntax, the glow in me has died. Where once I found redemption, now I'm lost inside. This project used to guide me, now it's stealing all my air. I'm screaming into shadows, uncertain anyone's there. I'm sinking in these tangled threads of code and quiet fear. Desperate for a breakthrough voice that finally feels sincere. Once bright lines are faded, collapsing under doubt. I'm crying for a moment of clarity to pull me out.
Now, unfortunately, even if this were to look halfway decent,
Of confidence, unraveling every scene. I see the project mocking me, a labyrinth of pain. My dreams are choking in the gloom, and I'm the one to blame. I sense your silent anguish, the lines you wrote in vain. Every bracket closing in, fueling an inner strain. A single spark could reignite the hope you left behind. Trust the embers in your heart, you haven't been confined. I'm sinking in these tangled threads of code and quiet fear. Desperate for a breakthrough voice that finally feels sincere. Once bright lines are faded, collapsing under doubt. I'm crying for a moment of clarity to pull me out. The nights grow darker, each loop a twist of fate. But even in the blackest hour, it's never too late. I cling to fragments of a dream, searching for release. Let the music draw you forward, let the doubt decrease. I'm rising from these tangled threads, confronting all my fear. A flicker of that breakthrough voice begins to sound so clear. Though the lines were once in ruin, I'm reaching through the doubt. Clarity cracks the darkness, at last I'm crawling out. The project
I mean, if I'm being perfectly honest, somebody else would be much better at kit bashing this together than me. However,
I feel the weight of all these usernames. I'm losing self-control. Heartbeat sync with since the grind. I'm fighting off the fear. They show up for the show.
we did something like that. Just want to see what it even looks like as it's flying.
Still I cling to the screen. I can't turn away. A million eyes watch me break or shine. Every second's do or die. Every breath on the line.
That's not too bad. But fog around them.
I'm caught in the crossfire, chasing validation. Real-time feedback fuels this twisted fascination. Will I let them down, or can I rise above the doubt? I'm trapped in the spotlight. I can't live without. Mic check 1 2. The chat blows up, spilling secrets. I'm addicted to the rush. A flood of hearts on the screen, but it's never enough. Spikes in adrenaline, then I feel the crash rough. Am I just a puppet for the cheers and the hype? Holding on to every follower like it's saving my life.
I think you need to send another message.
I'm caught in the crossfire, chasing validation. Real-time feedback fuels this twisted fascination. Will I let them down, or can I rise above the doubt? I'm trapped in the spotlight. I can't live without.
I don't even see the fog. They're gonna ban you from DMs in their site, probably.
Staring at the lens, a million thoughts converge. Ego battles, empathy, anxiety on the verge. Still I won't abandon this electric thread of hope. Even when the fear creeps in, I refuse to let go.
This is the fog area.
I'm caught in the crossfire, chasing validation. Real-time feedback fuels this twisted fascination. Will I let them down, or can I rise above the doubt? I'm trapped in the spotlight. I can't live without.
I don't know if I'm just blind. I literally don't see anything.
Keep the fear alive. I can't let go.
These guys, I don't... I'm seeing something there. Am I just too close to it? Is that all?
Dim glow of the monitor, it's my only light. Lines of code, echoes in a silent night. Isolation tastes like metal on my tongue. My eyes are heavy, but this storm has just begun.
Said just use white.
Loneliness is creeping in, pounding like a drum. I'll bury myself in code, but the static still hums. Cautious footsteps tapping.
You know what else it probably is? I don't know. Let's see what that does.
I can't seem to find. I'm lost in the swirling storm, coding through the pain. My heartbeat's amplified, but I can't escape the rain. If there's hope out there, let it break these walls tonight. I'm reaching through the solitude, craving a glimpse of light. Handshake on the keyboard, frustration slowly rise. Yet I cling to every line to hush these lonely cries. The room's a tomb, haunted by a heartbeat on repeat. I'm drowning in the darkness, searching for my own relief.
That worked. I don't like that my arc's not loading back in.
Lightning sparks in my head, thunder echoes inside.
There we go.
Feel the pressure building.
I also don't like
I coded myself into a cage, locked with my
make a
own
group
fear.
of these
Maybe if I sing
ghosts.
this code, someone somewhere will hear.
I don't like how much of the cloth you see in his mouth. I'm just gonna bring that down a little bit. Do we have any like sticks?
All the echoes fade for a moment in
Wood.
my mind. A fragile piece emerges. If only I can find connection
Branch.
in the silence, a spark within the code. A
Limb.
fragile flame of promise. My heart's not alone.
Wooden.
I'm lost in the swirling storm, coding through the pain. My heartbeat's amplified, but I'll outrun the rain. There is hope out there, it cracks the shell so tight. I'm reaching through the solitude, drawn to the guiding light. Walking down this crowded street, feel the rhythm of my feet. In a world so large and vast, found a place that fits at last. Creative hearts all around. In their art I feel unbound. Together we make this space where lost souls find their grace. Here we are, we rise so strong. In this place where we belong. Hand in hand we light the way. Chasing shadows night to day. In the noise I found my voice. In this crowd we've made the choice to lift up, not tear down. Trading tears for golden crowns. Mental battles fade to
I
in each other.
hide the logic for now.
No more sorrow, no more gray. In unity we find our way. Talking late under the stars, healing wounds and mending again. Every line's a threat. Compile errors mock me, I haven't won them yet. My heart's pounding like a drum, frustration on repeat. I'd slam my keyboard through the floor if that would bring relief. Hey, hey, the stack traces glare at me in neon red. I strum these sarcastic chords, a riot in my head. I'm burning with teen angst till the fix is finally done. All the anger melts away when the code at last runs. I'm tangled in the parentheses, lost in curly braces. Every compile meltdown leaves me raging at blank faces.
What else can we do?
Snarky solos, I shred away my pain, hoping to piece it all together when I hit build again.
Let's get our logic back. Yeah, that's too much.
In my mind, teenage desperation climbs higher all the time. One more brace, one more line, I'm standing on a knife, waiting for that glorious moment. Code
There
springs
is
to life.
a
Hey, hey, the stack traces glare at me in neon red. I strum these sarcastic chords, a riot in my head. I'm burning with teen angst till the fix is finally done. All the anger melts away when the code at last runs. I feel the tension fade, the debug ghost retreat. My fist still clenched, but I can't wait for that sweet defeat. One final line typed in, the error's forced to yield when the console flashes success. My soul's gotta scream. Hey, hey, the stack traces glare at me in neon red. I strum these sarcastic chords, a riot in my head. I'm burning with teen angst till the fix is finally done. All the anger melts away when the code at last runs. Compile errors fade like old regrets of yesterday. I might be moody, but I'll code my teen angst away.
I just got a little trail of smoke that follows them too.
The morning light floods my screen, the chat starting to roll. I'm sipping soda, warming up for another epic show. Goofy banter in the feed, emojis on
Let's make our time of day.
live, the hype is set to explode. Hey, confetti's raining down with every brand new song. The chat is wild and rowdy, and I'm soaking up the love. This pop punk joy keeps the vibe so bright. Streaming in the sunshine, living that Twitch life. Silly voices, sound alerts, comedic riffs galore, tossing jokes around the chat. I'm always hungry for more. From pog to LOL, the hype train's full speed. We got riffs, we got laughs. This stream's all that we need. I see the
I like it.
cheers popping up in neon lines. The comedic flow keeps us all aligned. We're dancing on stream, pure endorphins.
Clips through the mountain going up, so I'm gonna have to adjust that path, I think. And right here, he's clipping through.
Brand new song. The chat is wild and rowdy, and I'm soaking up the love.
Yeah,
This pop punk joy
we're gonna have to raise that up. Let's see if he's clipping through up here anywhere else too.
that Twitch life. Every sub feels like a fireworks show.
That one was a close one, it's hard to tell.
Face cam glow. We're all together.
That's true, he is a ghost. What is the goal of this arc? So the goal of this arc is kind of like
Confetti's raining down with every breath.
hair on my arm or something. Itching. Sorry. The goal of this art is to be like a tycoon type game. Right. You start out with this tiny little pumpkin patch. You can come collect your pumpkins. Right. Collect your pumpkins. Bring them in here. And carve your pumpkin. Alright, so it's just a pumpkin. Now, I carved it into a jack-o'-lantern, and then probably do something like, somewhere over here, you'll construct the ghost. So you'll take that jack-o'-lantern, combine it with the cloth and the sticks to make the ghost, send it off on its way. It'll generate some kind of fear or something. I don't know. That fear will kind of be like the currency that you can use to then come over here and expand your pumpkin patch so you can have more pumpkins. Maybe you can hire somebody that can collect your pumpkins for you. Maybe eventually hire somebody to carve the pumpkins for you. Yada yada yada. And you just build up this factory of building pumpkin ghost monsters to go terrorize the town. You remember seeing one of those during the Builders beta? I don't recall seeing one, but it wasn't me. But for the most part, this stream, I was just trying to figure out what to do for the spooky monster guy. And I think this is going to be it.
You've walked the roads I once did roam. Now you're lighting up the way back home. Passing the torch, the flames alive. Together we inspire. Together we thrive. Passing the torch, watching you ignite. From the shadows to the brilliance of the light. Every lesson shared, every tear we
So now what we need to do, which we're not going to do this stream because we're running out of time here, is we're going to have to make our ghost building station over here. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do that, but that's what we're going to have to do next. If we're going to keep it this dark, we are going to need some kind of lights in here. So do we have... Light is huge.
I'm rewriting lines in panic. Duct tape solutions galore. Heart's racing like it's heartbreak. Can't handle one crash more. Caffeine's fueling my meltdown. Comedic
It's so
rage.
bright.
I'll smash 1,000 keys until I've won the show. Each failure's just a step on this patchwork ride. I'm band-aiding my heartbreak, can't hide my pride. We're almost there, one more fix to survive. Then this
So
sloppy
bright.
patch will finally go live.
What's that look like in game?
Chasing down this code, patching it together so it doesn't explode. Laughing through the trauma, raging at the glitch. I'll piece it back together with my big sloppy fix.
It's actually not that bad.
The
world's running hot, I'm holding my breath. Every line's on trial,
Maybe if we
standing
make it a
up
little
to the
bit
test. Once the green check
smaller.
flashes, we'll be dancing in the night. Say goodbye to heartbreak, everything's alright. Hey, I'm on a bug hunt, chasing down this code, patching it together so it doesn't explode. Laughing through the drama, raging at the glitch. I'll piece it back together with my big sloppy fix. I'm slapping on that band-aid.
Something like
Left to despair. We'll celebrate this patch, 'cause now it's live everywhere.
link here. I can set like so. This can just hang from this plank. So.
When the echoes fade and the voices die, I hear the silence where shadows lie. Every scar is quiet, every wound is still, but the heart remembers what the noise can't kill. After the silence, I'm still here. Every broken piece is clear. Through the fire, through the pain. After the silence, I remain.
The glass is cracked, but the light breaks through 1,000
Wounds, but I made it through. The storm is past, but I'm not the same.
That. This can
Still I whisper you're forgotten.
all the way over to there like so. I went from shooters to collection and raising pumpkins and races. It's a little bit of everything.
I'm still here. Every broken piece is clear. Through the fire, through the pain.
Is there like a
I remain. I remain. The silence never stays. The silence never stays.
After the silence, I'm still here.
something like that?
Every broken piece is clear. Through the fire, through the pain. After the silence, I remain.
That's not terrible. It's quite bright from outside. But I think that's okay.
After the silence.
All right. This guy here is so bright. So probably what I want to do
With an energy drink, chasing bugs down the rabbit hole I sink. Console's my
bring that way down.
secrets. JavaScript's my jam, no time for regrets. Syntax sugar makes my heart race fast. Callbacks and promises, hours fly past.
It's much better here.
Living the dream, pushing code every day. Control C, Control V, that's how we roll. Erase the madness like a rock and roll soul. If else, if everywhere.
Oh, we didn't fix this path. Let's do that real quick. Just straight on this first ledge.
In the land of brackets and semicolons, variables and loops are like love.
This guy here just needs to come up a little bit more.
Run wild,
This up a little bit more.
mischievous child.
Holy. Where are all those red lights?
FBI calls in the middle of the night. Git merge conflicts causing
Oh!
such a fright.
Oh!
There's magic
Oh!
in the line.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I see the code running like a well-oiled machine.
Alright. Clips the truck a little bit too. But I think we're good there. I think that's fine. For now at least. Alright. Well, this is where we're gonna wrap things up. I think our pumpkins are just over here growing. This is where we're gonna wrap things up for today. So everyone that came out, thanks for hanging out, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying this content. We'll be back Thursday evening at the same time. So you guys have a good rest of your week. I will catch you all on Thursday. Bye.